Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This video is for the Aquarius, you guys, and what I'm doing this month is just like last month. I'm going to be picking some playing cards for your monthly astrological reading for the month of July, and then I'm going to get into the more specific areas of your life using the Gilded Tarot, not the Tarot Illuminati this time, but that is a really beautiful deck. But we'll get into your reading now. This is the Five of Spades that's shown up first for you, the King of Diamonds, the Two of Clubs, and the Six of Diamonds. Now, what these cards are telling me is that there may be challenges that you are going through in the month of July, and I feel like these challenges might be of a financial nature. I think that you may depend on assistance or require assistance from somebody that might be an earth sign, or from maybe some kind of bank, or a place you can go where obviously they will give you funds. The only thing is that maybe this has been challenging for you to get these funds, and what I'm seeing is that you're going to be exploring other avenues, because I feel like for some of you guys there's something that you're trying to get off the ground. Maybe it's a business or something, and maybe that's what you need the funds for, and so you're kind of looking around to see where you can get this support from. But again, I'm seeing in the beginning there's challenges, but that's what you're in search of. What I see in terms of your finances when I look into your tarot cards is that you are definitely, with the Five of Pentacles, you definitely are in search of money and support. But I think if I was to look at the playing cards in a more general way, it yeah, it could be saying that you are trying to, you're trying to do your best, and maybe you are going to go to somebody, and maybe this person won't be helpful to you. Maybe you're going to have a bit of conflict with this other person as well, maybe because they're in a position to help, but maybe they just opt not to. Or it could be a case of, again, you're having to really search, maybe look into other avenues and other options. But what I would say is, don't feel disappointed if it takes a while before you can find the support that you need. It shows that I feel like the help and support will be there for you, but maybe in the beginning you just don't really know where to turn. And so there may be some instances that you may go through where you may not get the help that you need, but keep trying with that. When it comes to those of you that are in relationships, I'm kind of seeing that with the Knight of Wands showing up, it could be saying that a relationship is making steady progress. It could mean that there's more exciting happenings going on in the month of July. You might be socializing more, going more outdoors, doing more outdoorsy activities, maybe if you're in warm parts of the world. But what I can see here is, just because I wanted to sort of clarify this message, I pulled an additional card, and the Two of Wands showed up. And so it's kind of telling me that there might be some, maybe indecisions, things that you have to, a choice that you have to make. But I still feel that there's some kind of progression. I don't know if this choice that you have to make is by where you're going to be staying with your partner, or maybe if you guys decide to move in together. But I'm seeing two different locations almost when I look at these cards. Both can work out well, but for some reason you're kind of second guessing things. You're kind of thinking about what is the better avenue to take. For some of you guys, I'm even seeing you might be doing something like hiking or some kind of outdoors activity like that as well with your partner. But I do kind of see, again, there's fun to be had if you're in a partnership, which is really good. For those of you that are single, you have the Seven of Wands. And what the Seven of Wands is kind of telling me is that it can kind of be a very protective kind of card. It's like maybe feeling, it can be that you feel judged by other people, or you feel that other people are trying to maybe attack your character or something like that, and you feel like you have to protect yourself from others. So I don't necessarily think that it's some kind of love interest that you kind of feel you have to protect yourself from. It could just even be other people that is just in your life. Like maybe there's something that you're really trying to do, and you just don't really have the support of others. Or again, it could be even that you're getting into conflicts with other people, especially with looking at that card and then looking at your playing cards. I'm definitely seeing conflicts with others, and you might just be feeling like you're just not you it's like this other person just isn't able to see what it is that you see, maybe in terms of your vision, in terms of your goals. But this is something that means a lot to you. It might be your passion, it might be something that is really close to your heart, but then this other person just isn't seeing it that way. They might not think it's as important. um so then that's where issues may come in. Maybe also some people may not even be supportive because maybe they look at it like, you know what, like for you to do this you have to be in a better financial position. So sometimes some people, might just turn around and say, well, do you really have the money to be able to afford what it is that you're trying to do? And to be honest, I think even though, yes, obviously, if you're trying to go into some kind of new venture, money is something that you may need. But then at the same time, I don't think that it should completely prevent you from doing something that you really want to do. Sometimes you just have to find ways around it. And I think that you're going to be looking for ways around it, ways that you can get the support that you need. So it's okay if not everyone believes in your vision, Aquarius. So the next card that I'll pull for you is your spiritual cards, which is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords as a spiritual card can be saying that maybe there's some form of tiredness, stress, feeling a bit fed up with certain situations, maybe even feeling fed up with having to defend yourself um, from other people. Maybe you're just fed up with people always trying to second guess maybe your choices or decisions that you choose to make. But then what this is kind of telling me is the good thing about the Ten of Swords, even though it's not the best of cards, the good thing about it is that it is a 10. So it's like you've reached a combination. Like it's almost like within yourself things can't get any more stressful, they can't get any more worse. So from that point onwards, the only way is up. Like things can only get better from that point onwards. And so because it showed up in your spiritual cards, it's kind of saying that this might be the time where, yes, you're having to deal with some challenges, and yes, you may be feeling a bit sick and tired of dealing with those things, but it does give an opportunity for something different, something new to come in. So don't just feel like everything is at a loss, or that's just it. It's kind of saying you kind of have to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and just continue on progressing. Sometimes, we're not always going to get things are not always going to line up exactly the way we want them to. Sometimes there is going to be some resistance, there are going to be some things that you're going to have to overcome. And so it's kind of saying, don't just completely give up and give in, but kind of, deal with the circumstances and then find a way of just kind of progressing forward. But I feel like maybe a lot of the stress might be coming up again with finances, financial concerns. But I think as a spiritual card, it's kind of saying that, at times when we kind of feel like things are just a bit too hectic or they're just a bit too overwhelming, this is really the time to speak to your angels, to speak to your guides, to get some higher knowledge or information, that insights that they can provide you with that can kind of comfort you at this time. Remember that they're always there, and they're always there to support you, especially in your times of need. So definitely do communicate with them, communicate your concerns and how you need them to support you at this time. So, okay, peace and blessings to you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for every single one of you that rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm forever grateful for you guys. And yes, peace and blessings to you. Bye.